I'm not even trying to be dramatic. My voice is clogged. My throat's rather.
I'm trying
clogged.
to be dramatic.
I won't say anything.
I'm trying to be dramatic so that I know how to approach the story.
Well, this person says, "Hi, gifted co. Hi, Chichi and Sugarman. How are you doing? I met my wife in my early 30s. Early on in our relationship, she had an avia, which I eventually discovered and confronted her about. She apologized and blamed it on having a higher libido at the time. Back then, I was overwhelmed with issues at my company, so I barely had time for anything intimate. Despite everything, I forgave her and set clear terms for our relationship that still stands till today. However, since that incident, our sex life has become quite dull. She never initiates it and often says she's tired. Over the past 2 years, I've been working from home, and in some months, we've only discussed, intimacy once or twice. We discussed it recently. We've only had it once or twice, rather. We discussed it recently, and she told me that she had taken an injection that unexpectedly killed her sex drive completely. And she didn't anticipate this outcome. But this has left our intimacy nearly non-existent. I have a high intimacy drive, and this situation has become increasingly unbearable. I have found myself tempted to look outside the marriage for some intimate fulfillment, something I never thought I'd consider. I'm starting to feel worn out by the relationship, and I'm wondering if ending the marriage would be the right choice, or if I should stay and continue seeking satisfaction elsewhere. Men will look for a crack on the wall to jump outside.
Yeah, well, it's because they started building walls around men. That's why.
Well.
So prison break.
I think the major question here should be, is sexual incompatibility a major reason, or if someone cheats and the person blames it on sexual incompatibility or different sex drives, do you think it's valid enough? Is sexual incompatibility a valid reason for stepping outside your home? Because look at the story. Earlier in their marriage, she stepped out. And that was because he was overwhelmed at that time and he was not paying attention to her for a long time. And she stepped out. And she said then her own libido was fire. His own was low. Then at some point, he started working from home and now had time. And she said she took some injections. I want to believe that it's family planning. Some things that, because what kind of injection would you take that will drop libido? I personally think that. Because I've read about some form of family planning and that, drops libido. So I'm guessing, okay, you took family planning and it has dropped.
But
and he's considering looking out as well.
But it's for a time now. It's not like it's dropped forever.
Actually, with family planning,
it can drop forever.
It can. That's why some people take it out.
Wow.
Yeah, some people stop because it throws off their hormones. Their hormones are all over the place. Some of them have back-to-back infections. Some of them are battling with, their hormones. They're crying and all of that. It feels like you can't even control your mood swings. You're not interested in stuff.
Because you went to tamper with. Okay.
Well, it's family planning now.
Okay.
It's family planning.
And it's also important. Anyway. Family planning is important.
My dear.
So that people don't get reckless.
Exactly. So now, at the end of the day, D has gotten to the point where his own libido is now high.
No, this is just...
it
has switched.
And he's thinking of looking out or ending the marriage. So that's the question, right? Do you think sexual incompatibility should be a reason for one person to step out of the marriage?
But she stepped out before. So anyway, it's not as if I'm advising I'm not advising.
Okay,
anything.
so
no, I've not said anything. Pretend as if you didn't hear that one, so that there can be peace. So what I want to say
is sexual compatibility.
You have said it.
I'm asking.
You are asking. So
if somebody cheats and says, it's because my libido is very high. Is it valid?
There is no valid excuse for that. For cheating,
my goodness.
Right? But in the case of the man was going through things, and then his own frequency of intimacy or frequency of needing, or initiating dropped because of problems. A happy man that always has hot blood. when you are overwhelmed, especially at work, especially what would affect, the income of the family, you reduce it reduces it. So now the lady has not taken injection, maybe for family planning like you suggested, and at the end of the day, what happened to the man then that made her step out has not happened to her.
So Ojoro Kasi Ojoro.
Hello here. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome.
Achalugo.
I greet you specially.
Sugar man in the building.
Yeah, you're on point, my brother, man. Welcome. My guy.
Good to you. It's Henry calling from category side.
All right, Henry, you're welcome.
Henry.
In between Nigeria, I'm tired of, I want to go back to my country. I want to go back to my country. But what is this? What are we doing? What is going on? I don't understand. The other one cheated first out of what?
That one, all things have passed away and all things have become new
She cheated now because the man was overwhelmed.
That one was not a scratch on the wall, right? I see what they did there. I see what they did there.
You see now, women will do it now. They will highlight it 658 times. It's okay.
Go girl.
But no, this man is actually talking about stepping out.
So the man now wants to step out the way the woman stepped out.
You know that.
When she stepped out,
Harry, the thing is that you're bringing us to the story. We use story to solve societal issues, right? That is why we are asking the question: is sexual incompatibility a valid reason to step out of a marriage? Because we're trying to address the fact that she did step out earlier, and he's planning to step out again.
Who is planning to step out again? Who did it first? Was it not the woman?
You are focusing on the story again.
Okay, let me not focus on the story. Let me... Titi, please don't go into lawyer, because you will jail a lot of people. Okay, to the story, my problem, where I'm having I'm see, in all you do yourself. Be yourself at your own consent. At the two both of you consent. What you guys have agreed. What you guys have been doing. Because everything we do in life, they always find a way to bite us at the butt. Yes. My own challenge in this story is now, why would you go and do family planning without your husband knowing? And you are married.
No.
When was that conversation had?
We don't know if the husband. Let's assume the husband knew,
Henry.
But they did not expect what happened.
Did they really listen to the back of the story?
Wait now, let him. I think he understands now.
Okay, I understand now. Okay, now the woman doesn't have the
drive again. She doesn't feel like being
there was a part
anymore.
In the story that they said we discussed it, and he said it unexpectedly killed her sex drive, and she did not anticipate the outcome.
Okay, the question is now, is this incompatibility now because the man is now considering stepping out to get the intimacy he can't get from his wife anymore?
Yeah,
but
because the wife cannot get.
Is that a valid reason to cheat on your partner? Because one low, your own high, her own low. Is that a valid reason to step out of the
marriage? If I may.
To play away game. Wrap up now.
Henry is just going around in circles this time around. Please, let's just go on a break. I'll be right back.
Real radio, real music. It's 92.7.
Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, Sugarman. Good evening. Hello, Chichi.
Hi, you're doing well.
Welcome, brother man.
The story on ground, I'll be the topic on ground. Yeah,
Yes.
This is Greg.
Greg, welcome.
What will I see? Are they married? I'm sorry. Do they have children?
Yes.
That's why they are doing family planning now, because they've had children to maybe the number they want to have.
Let's be real. That guy is going to cheat.
So is sexual incompatibility like a valid reason? If your friend comes to you and say, my wife not give me the way I take like her, would you tell your friend, hey, bro, if you need to step out, step out?
Yes, I'll tell my friend that.
You will tell your friend that.
Why do you think that's a solution?
You only live once, man.
Okay, you only live
does it mean you can't live without that?
Besides, I don't know. My friend came to tell me that blah blah blah. He's not sexually compatible with his wife. There are different reasons why you cannot, like why you will not be having sex with your wife. So I don't really know the reason. Number one, your wife can have cancer. If you be having sex with someone that has cancer.
Okay, which means situations can make the man endure, or the couple, like whoever is not affected can at least empathize and endure, right?
And besides, also it depends on the person, on the kind of person. Some people can do without the sex so till they die self. Some people they can't even 2 months they don't even find where to go. They play very much. So it depends on the
So where do you stand? I want you to give us a stand before you go. What's your stand? Is it a valid reason to play away match? Just to, stay warm.
The guy said his libido is high. What do you guys expect him to do?
So his libido is high.
No, but this thing was not always like that. They were okay before that. They were compatible before. But then she took family planning injection that now dropped her own. So she doesn't have that desire as frequently as the man wants it.
Why did she take it in the first place?
No, she took an injection
that it was unexpected.
So it dropped her hormones.
Her hormones, dampened her libido.
That's what I'm saying. Why did she do it?
Hey,
family planning. Why did they do family planning? No be agreement. No go bomb people. When I no fit train.
Do you understand?
She has done it. Oh yeah, okay. Now that she has done it, and then the man is. Have they spoken about this?
They have discussed
it twice.
They have, but then they can't do it. She can't do anything about it now. But the man is burning. He's burning.
The man
they hot. So he's thinking of any.
One times 1,000. Thank you very, very much, Greg.
I don't know why this is actually a very difficult conversation for people to have. I feel like the married couples should just call.
Yeah, okay. The numbers to call once again, let's just refresh your memory quickly. 070-569-00927 or 080-250-27711. Good evening here. Good evening, are you with us? Hello? Well, for some reason you can't hear me. I'll try once again. Can you hear me? Good evening. Sorry, do call back if you can. Remember, you can also use the WhatsApp portal, 070-569-00927. The thing is, okay, let's take this call before I say what the thing is. Hello?
Two guys, I laughed, we both laughed at the end.
Greg, is that you?
Titi.
Yes.
Yeah.
People should not set me up. I'm not around.
Titi, this is just one opinion out of so many opinions.
How?
To be honest, it's hard. It's going to be hard.
So now you said what you said now, that the man, if he was your friend, you would tell him to step out and save your private parts from dying.
Yeah, see, besides, if he wasn't my friend, 25% chances that he was still play way much.
Okay, you are so sure. Doctor of mathematics.
What he might have the intention, but not have the impetus. He
You-
might
you
not have
see,
the liver.
you-
So you are now encouraging him.
You see how easy cheating just comes to the mind that, oh, the next solution is to jump out.
Once you started having intentions, once you start having intentions, you started thinking about it.
Actually, I don't believe that.
But he can talk to you and
I
you can
don't
talk
believe
him out of
that.
it. I tell him, no, this is not good. What you need to do is to give your wife emotional support. The thing will come back.
I don't believe that. There are
The
some
libido
people
will
that have
come back.
seen some people and they enter eye, but they will not work on that. The fact that you think about it, the fact that I want to eat rice does not mean I will eat rice.
Yes.
It's called discipline.
And yes, discipline and control. So this thing is that I think it can be worked on. I think there's a solution to it. It might take time, but there's a solution.
Some people say cheating is the best. Hello. This person has been trying to call for so long, but the person's network is doing something funny.
Please, you can try the other numbers as well.
The other number to call is 08025027711. 08025027711.
Hello, good evening. Good evening. Oh, sorry about that. Call us back.
Call us back.
But this thing, is it not human? Is it not just human tendency?
Human tendency to jump out of a marriage.
To at least not jumping. You are not leaving the marriage now. You are not divorcing
but you
now.
are cheating now. You want to plan to cheat.
But even people that don't have this problem, don't they cheat or get cheated on?
The truth is that if
when the libido is even balanced.
The truth is that if he felt Shabi's wife did it at first.
Hello, Chi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Sakaya, Sugar Man, good evening.
Good evening, Sakaya. Welcome. How was your day?
Today? Fine.
Amazing.
Mama, may I beg you, please, if you come into this matter, and it's long we hear from Stanley. Let's go straight to the point. Chi?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
You see this lady, that first caused this thing. No? That one is one. No, I thought you said she was. She was making call with her ex or what?
No, she actually did cheat earlier in the marriage because he was quite not into they were not sexually.
The man was overwhelmed.
The man was overwhelmed. So he had some things and he was not, sexually involved.
His own libido was low because of pressure.
And hers was high.
That time because she didn't have pressure. So now her hormones are playing tricks on her.
Which hormones? She will first of all ask her whether she don't do okay with the babies. That one is one. Two, is this Stanley Abihu that said you need to take permission from the man? And you don't need to take permission from your husband if you are going for that family planning. When you know you are okay with it, you go for that family
you don't need to take permission from your husband. That's another topic altogether.
Leave that thing, Jerry.
So you go do family planning without him knowing?
You see, shock me.
I didn't do it. I didn't tell him, I beg.
You didn't tell him?
Tell him. Yes, this is 12 years now.
So he doesn't know till today?
That one, you need to control yourself. I only know when I told him now. So that one is aside. So when you're talking about the woman say maybe you must do this or must not do that one, then I pay back in won't do the guy. Now we women they use our hands, scatter house. I see no reason why you would tell me that after doing a family planning, the urge is not there. Na lie. Yes.
Mr. Kaya, there are different types of family planning, no?
Yes, the one I did is implant. The one she's taking, I don't.
Is injection.
I don't like that one at all. That one is even the worst. That one, the ring, the cord, the fix. Those two is too risky.
So, but do you believe that truly sometimes he actually drops the libido?
Sometimes these men, when they come sometimes, let me use my as example. I will tell you the truth because we learn. This place I'm learning also. You understand?
Yeah.
So sometimes when he comes, I think I'm not there in the mood. And you don't know, man. When you need them, you just need to answer. You understand? Sometimes I say, I am not in the mood. Sometimes when you are going through that phone, it's something that the two of you should enjoy. You understand me? Sometimes I will say, let's just do it. For me, if I'm the lady for now, I will just allow the man. Leave him to it. She forgets about having whether the urge or not. Because by the time they take this case from you to family issues now or family meeting now, people will blame her. For me, my own way of thinking, that's what I'm saying. He should just allow that guy, because if that guy step out now, she will go.
End of story.
All his mind, yes. The only thing you just say, let me just come home because of my children. So you are the one that is pushing that guy outside. So the lady should try and find that.
She should find that libido somewhere. That libido that is they are looking for, she should find it.
Yeah, if she find them, babes where they outside now, even the ones who never even married. So release them for you, go hard. According to you, go to another every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, Pele Wednesday. You will cry like a wolf.
And today's
Guku Wednesday.
That one no go work. So
all right.
Allow that guy. Welcome, pray God, please. Let me have that urge other women used to have. The way I used to have it before. That is my advice to her. You allow the guy. Anything that makes that guy to step out.
It's finished. All right.
According to what the children will say, first to do, the place, second to do, I did it. Third to do, they cry you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. But I think she has preferred the best
solution. Saying,
so
I think what
just go through it, even if you are not
you're not
really
in the mood.
Find
a way and put yourself there.
Satisfying your partner, and you are preventing. Because this stepping outside can come with a whole lot of things. A whole lot of consequences.
If you are living in Lagos, it's the worst, you.
Spiritual, physical, health-wise.
I know, right?
A whole lot of things. Distractions. Hello? Hello, good evening. Can you hear us? Sorry about
All
that.
right.
Call us back if you can. Hello?
Good
Good
evening.
evening to you.
Yeah, my name is Sorry. I just want to ask them. Don't be annoyed that I want to do it. The time you guys will start this love calling the loved one, your loved one.
Yes. Are you asking when?
Like when I'm time.
Oh, I think that's about from 10 to 11.
Okay, today.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
This one don't break person heart. He dey
I
fire.
apologize.
He dey fire. No, he dey know. He say, please, when can you call our loved ones?
Nah, love doctor.
He dey say don't cheat.
What's your-
Well, we are asking the question: is sexual compatibility one of a valid reason to step outside a marriage? Is it because this man is saying that my libido is 100, but my wife's own is down because of the injection that she's taking, and I'm actually considering leaving the marriage completely or stepping out and maintaining my marriage. Don't forget that earlier in the marriage, when he was busy as well and didn't have time for intimacy, the wife did actually step out, but then it hurt him. They had a conversation, he forgave her, and they were, they had strict boundaries on not doing that. So he's thinking, instead of him to go ahead and do that thing that you have, discussed with his wife, should he just walk away from the marriage? Or just for...
No, he's not walking away from marriage. I think
No, he
just
asked. He said,
walk away
should he either walk away or just step outside the marriage,
and go and come.
be going and be coming, be shuffling
becoming.
it, be shuffling it, just for to be satisfied sexually. And we're saying that, sexual incompatibility, because right now they are not compatible sexually. It's as plain as day.
But the fact is, they've not always been incompatible. Something
Yeah,
just
but
happened.
right now they are not.
I think it behoves on the woman, since she's the one who can say yes or no.
Or
because the husband is always yes.
Or is it on the man to understand that it's not her choice? It's the situation that
To understand you.
Hello?
You go.
Hello?
Oh,
now.
finally, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you. Welcome. You said finally,
how
have
you
you been
doing?
trying?
I think Mama Mia has been the one that has been trying to call
Mama,
us.
you're welcome.
Sorry.
The network is very bad.
Hey, yeah, sorry about that.
How was your day?
It was a day.
It was a Wednesday.
It was a Wednesday.
Sugar man, how was your day?
My day was fantastic. How was yours?
Fine. Bless God.
Amazing. Welcome.
Okay.
I hope my airtime is enough for me to talk.
Oh yeah, sharp. Let's
we
keep
need,
it.
We need your wisdom.
Keys, keep it short and simple.
So now, she said she stepped out first because she had a high libido.
Yes.
Now, if you look at this couple, you see that from the beginning they were actually compatible sexually.
Mm-hmm.
It was just because something happened and the man had to, then she stepped out, which is actually her choice and not the right decision. That was not the right thing for her to do at that particular time. The other time we were talking about what makes a successful marriage. I mentioned love, money, and sex. And I remember Chuma Bibi came in saying communication, money, and sex. Now that communication, replacing the love, standing in the place of that love. This is something you should have had that communication with the husband. Okay, Oga, you know how we were before now. What's happening? And they will sort it out instead of her stepping outside. Now she had family planning or whatever injection she said she took, which reduced the libido. Now the man is thinking of stepping outside. It is still the man's choice, which is still not the right decision. This is something they can actually discuss between the both of them, and they will find a way around it. Intimacy is not just the man going in and coming out. There are other ways you can, there are other ways you can go around this thing. There are other ways. If there are sometimes you might be intimate with your husband and he does not even have to go into you and come out.
Hey,
yes,
the virgin in me is shocked.
Yes, and you people will be fine. Let me tell you something, Chichi.
Yes,
do you know women born, let me say, in the 60s, in the 70s? A lot of them have very low libido because of circumcision.
Oh.
Yes, a lot of them have very low libido because of circumcision. So will all their husbands go out? I said, some men, some, not all, no matter what you do, they will always find an excuse to step out. Let me not say some people, both men and women, they will always find a way. They will always find one reason to step outside. So what if you are married to such a woman? You see, everybody, we are open to learning. You can teach your partner. You can teach. Okay, just call her. You've actually forgiven her for what has happened. Revenge is not, you can't say because she has done something you too want to do. You can't say because your partner has done something to you, you too want to. No, that is not the best way to handle it. Call her. Okay, since you have taken this injection, which has done this to you, the both of them actually start to discuss about it before she went for the family planning. Or even if it's not for the family, if it's not the family, no matter, I don't know the injection she took that reduced her libido. Let them discuss about it. Then find a way gradually. Okay, this is how we've been doing it. If they've been, maybe if it was usually 4 or 5 times a week, okay, maybe let's
4 or 5 times a week.
You said?
4 or 5 times a week. Hey, is that what people married people used to do?
You see this marriage of a thing. God just help. So let's just
share that workout.
Chichi, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Okay. I focus. I'm sorry.
Let's just start. Okay, how about once a week or twice in a month? Gradually. You can help. He can also help that his wife.
And maybe he can get used to it, or a libido might just come back along the line.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. So instead of okay, you are stepping out now. Is he looking at the things happening outside? Other things are involved. How about
expenses?
Yes,
disease.
How about he getting another lady pregnant? Does he know what it will do to his family? Okay, he will even spend more. A lot of things are involved in these things, but these people, they don't know. They don't know. So going outside is not the best one. If he's listening now, I don't think just speak to this woman. They should find a way around it so that they will come to a middle and they will balance it. There will be a balance between the two. And you see family planning, Chichi. Family planning does a lot. Up to people, even some people, they don't even know what family planning is doing to them. It does a lot. I will not say I do not advise people. Just look for a way to protect yourself. And Miss Akai said something, she did not seek permission from her husband. Some women don't, because some women, they don't care. They just want to get you pregnant and you just bear children. Give a woman, not even the men, women, give us the amount of children you, the woman, know you can take care of. Not even the amount of children your husband can take care. What if it is not there tomorrow? What will you do? Thank you.
Well,
Gigi.
All right, thank you
very
so much.
That's where communication and understanding.
That's where
comes
communication comes in, you know. And yes,
And
family
it's good to
planning
talk about
actually
these
does
things.
a lot.
It's good
to
to talk
people.
about these things before the actual marriage.
Yeah.
You know, you need to know, how many kids you
How
like
many
to have.
kids you are, and then the truth is,
that's a
sometimes
very
they even
big
exceed.
conversation and
Sometimes they
important
even exceed their numbers. Sometimes they might even agree to have like 3, to have 4, or 3. You know, then they have 5. You know.
Yeah. Sometimes you can have, maybe you have 2 kids or you have 3 and you want to have the 4th one, then you give birth to triplets.
Exactly.
Who are you gonna blame?
Yeah, I mean, so we're going to even have a whole conversation on this family planning
Yes,
thing, maybe by tomorrow.
But
But then Mama May basically said that sexual incompatibility can be fixed, it can be remedied.
it's my belief as well.
What?
It's my belief that it can be
Yeah,
remedied.
she's saying that it can be remedied. Cheating is not the way out.
Except the person who has the problem. In this case now, the woman, which is even the most important. If she, she has a problem and then she's not willing to even try. Because there are a lot of times that people are not in the mood. But for the sake that their partner has asked yesterday,
I feel
and,
that's,
you, and,
I,
I,
I
and I'm
think,
not in the mood
I
yesterday.
think that's easier said
And
than
then I
done.
asked, he asked or she asked today, I'm still not in the mood, but I don't want to keep her waiting consistently, giving excuses. Then I have to find a way to
But he didn't do that.
agile myself.
He didn't do that
I have
during
to
his time.
agile.
He didn't do it during his time.
Did she? It's very tough for a lot of women to initiate. It's very tough for a lot of women to, keep asking because maybe they feel. A lot of people grow up feeling that that men, this all they think about. That 70% of a man's mind is around this thing.
But to be honest,
it's not. Is it
not Mama May say 4 to 5 times a week?
They don't know that there's pressure.
And this is me screaming
they
like,
don't know
I
that
don't
there's
understand.
Pressure. So most women feel that as I did now, you're supposed to come towards me. When you are not making that move, is it that you don't like me anymore or something is wrong with you? And then the woman approaches you today, you say no. Tomorrow, you are tired, you are really fagged out. You are just waiting, maybe weekend, and today is Wednesday. She's not.
And then by weekend, football match.
She's on Tuesday. Well, now wait Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Maybe even on Sunday before
church.
Before the thing happens. That's how you went to church, you now did the meeting, workers meeting.
Say na workers meeting.
So the woman is already annoyed. And by that Sunday, she might not be in the mood again. So there are a lot of times.
Because he comes and he goes.
Yes, there are a lot of times that probably even normal people that don't have libido issues that are very compatible, external issues can put your mood on the low.
Yes. I think that's what happened to the man earlier in their marriage.
So what you do is, even if you are not in the mood, get ready and play ball. That's all. Mood or no mood. If that woman has been doing like that and the man has also been, serving that way, now that there is now
honestly, when you put it like that,
issue,
when you put it like that, you don't make it sound fun at all.
Now that there's an issue, you can just switch to that your emergency mode. You say, man, I'm not really there in the mood though, but I want to satisfy my wife.
When you put it like that, I promise you make it sound like a duty.
It's a duty.
I know it's a duty, but you make it sound like it is a duty.
No,
you're making it sound like as if I don't have a choice.
The problem is that if you are not sick.
Where will the urge come from? If I'm not in the mood, I'm not in the mood.
For me, if you are not ill, there is no.
First
you are
of
not
all,
sick.
Men even come into this place. I know that they keep saying that women.
You have to deliver always.
They keep saying that
story.
Women put yourself in the mood. Men, do you actually put yourself in the mood?
And it's harder now. You need to be in a particular state of mind for your blood to flow that way and activate. But a woman can decide not to be in the mood and then, maybe she's not in the mood and decide, okay, let me just
do
allow
the
my
small
husband.
DJ. Okay.
And then along the line, some mood now comes.
Will now come. So a woman has more tendency of being in the mood
Yes,
than
a
a
woman
man.
can be put in the mood.
Okay.
When economic pressure hold man,
Mm,
the mood can.
I'm telling you, you'll be thinking. You will be
It's like trekking from Lagos to above.
Well, if you're just joining us, you're wondering what are these people talking about in the studio? We are asking the question based on the story sent on Let's Be Real, and we are asking: is sexual incompatibility be a reason for one to step out of their marriage? If one is up, one is down, and talking about libido. If a libido is going up, the other person's one is not matching. Is that more than enough time for, more than enough reason for one to step out of their marriage? The number to call is 07056-927. You cannot.
Message here from Pristine, and Pristine said, no, the only basis for stepping out is marital infidelity. Both should visit a psychologist / marriage counselor for help.
Okay.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me? Good evening to you.
All right,
you
call
can hear me,
back.
please call back if you
Sorry.
can. I want to believe we have another message
Yes, we
right
do.
here. And this is from who now? Ejima True Love. Ejima True Love says, good evening from this side, wonderful family. For me, I suggest that they should go back to hospital or seek medical advice and find out if there is a medication that can revive the hormone and improve the intimacy drive, or let the man create the atmosphere of emotional security to the wife. When a man is secure, or when a man secures, okay, she can go the extra mile to satisfy the man. Okay, maybe when a woman is feels secure or
okay,
feels safe, she can go the extra mile to satisfy the man, not because of her urge, but for the happiness of the man.
Okay.
The man should make her to feel comfortable in that marriage. I believe intimacy is not the primary reason why you marry the woman. So don't cheat because she's unable to deliver now. Cheating is bad, no reason to justify it. The reason why we are men is the ability to control what is around us without treading
Heart on the
ground.
Not allowing
the
situation to win us.
to get the better of us, yeah? So the woman should try
once in a while. So for the man, even if the urge is not there, just to save the relationship than allowing him to go out, the man should pity the situation which the woman is going through, and that feeling of pity should even reduce the man's urge. If you support your wife emotionally, your own sexual urge will reduce. Let the man learn other couples romance that will take care of some parts of intimacy. Let the man give the wife emotional support than hurting her the more. You can say that you are having itching body and decide to bathe with the water that is used to wash here. Okay.
You can't say.
Okay, you can't say you have an itching body. Oh, so he's saying that
the water you used to wash yam
it will itch you. Yes.
Does it still itch?
I think
I don't know the kind of yam they have now. Before,
yes, it does.
Raw yam.
No, it feels like that. It depends if it's new yam.
Anyway, when last did I touch yam?
The new yam will give you a run for your money.
Amazing.
So I think what he's even trying to say is the fact that you can't say that you are having, emotional, sexually compatibility in your marriage, and then the best advice you want to do is to now step out of the marriage. But
what if the woman is not even amenable to any solution?
Any of the solutions?
Any approaches you are trying
what
to
if she's
bring?
not even sexually attracted to him?
That's another reason why. See, like some people that don't have this hormonal
because
imbalance,
there are some people that
after
as
a while,
a woman
they are not sexually.
I don't even know how people
anymore.
even do that. As a woman, this person will be touching you and your skin will be crawling.
See, some people now will say maybe the man belly no be 6 packs again. It's not big.
Chai.
So she's no more attracted as she used to be. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yes, you're welcome.
Evening.
Thank you. I'm Matthew.
Matthew. Welcome.
Welcome, Matthew.
Thank you, sir. This is my first time calling, sir.
Oh,
wow,
you are absolutely welcome. Welcome to Let's Be Real.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
Okay, Matthew, let's hear your take.
Okay, my own contribution based on my own
understanding.
I'm a married man.
Yes, sir.
My people say, rabbit, no, they forget in former home. Even if you don't leave that place, you go get when you go check them. Because you don't be Okay, that woman no get or jabi libido. Now for that man, don't be say she no get libido.
Okay, she's not just
My
attracted to
own-
her husband.
Yes, my own view be say somebody else the
They got
Somebody
body.
yes,
Mm.
yes.
Wow.
That is why I tell you say rabbit no dey forget to inform her. So if you remember the first complaint what the guy make, the first time when he know today this thing, she go outside. So my own view, that is still continue, but the man.
I mean, she won't go outside again.
Yes, she dey go outside.
Oh, she dey
And my
go
own advice,
outside.
She dey go outside. Now maybe she no get urge for this particular man. This her husband. So, but my own advice for the man is say, make him no go outside the marriage.
Okay.
Understand? Make him still stay focused, because we man, it's better you focus one place. If you involve yourself here and there, you yourself you will confuse, and that one you go distract you will ruin your home self.
Yeah.
So make him just calm down. Make him calm down. Make him talk to her. Make their two. See, at least make them grow that feeling where they get before, where they see themselves.
Okay.
And their two should be very, very faithful.
Okay.
to themselves.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
And
Matthew.
please be a regular caller.
Preaching faithfulness.
But Matthew just give us OT now. When she stepped out earlier, she said it's because her libido was high. Then he was busy. Then he became less busy. Then he now became a remote worker. Now the libido is low.
Okay, remote worker, which means he now works from home.
Yes, he works remotely. He
So
said
he
it.
now sees her
And
every time.
he's at home most of the time.
Yes.
And for 2 years, this has been going on.
Okay, that means probably she's not as free as she used to be, because the oga goes to work and there is a chance that madam is free to make movements.
Now you dey waka go far.
No, we are not be you talking.
No, I know that.
Why did you go draw where oga
No,
not
yeah, that one now you don't jump go. I just say I'm thinking maybe she's not sexually attracted to him.
That's saying the same thing.
I'm not saying
just want
she's
to be
cheating.
real. Has she not cheated before?
But
Is it bigger than what she can do?
She's currently not cheating.
That's what because she has not told you. No, because she has done it before. She was caught and she was forgiven. So life went on. The man was not always around. It's simple. You are very, very correct. I'm supporting you. I'm giving you support. I'm padding the bill you have put on the floor.
But when this
so
man
now
said
the man
yes,
is now around and more available
because to be honest,
to deliver.
I know that
say,
I know
they
that
don't steal your ballot box.
Yeah, I know that we joke around that. I know we are joking around that we are just making band. But the truth is, yes, being intimate with your partner is not just for pleasure. It's also a sign of duty.
It's a duty now.
I mean, rather, it's actually duty.
It's duty.
Do you understand? So for 2 years, you have watched your husband squirm and try to, get some, and literally non-existent. And see, you are okay. You are okay.
They have not
You
told
go and
us what
find
she
solution,
did,
whatever
about
it is. Because I personally think that she would be, looking for a solution, even if it's the kayama, all the aphrodisiacs that they sell out on social media that we see now.
That is the thing that they sell most.
And a lot of women actually buy it
on social media.
I know of a friend my friend of mine that bought it because after kids she said it dropped and it doesn't anybody.
No.
But
I don't even like the way they bandy it around.
Yeah, it's not actually supposed to be like that. But when I did read, when I even spoke to a friend of mine who was running the business at some point, she said, that was what she said. She went ahead and said something like, I had to use it to save my marriage.
There are some things. The one big problem with that thing is that a lot of them are not certified medically. Apart from medical certification or maybe having even the right dosage or even knowing what you are taking, you are just taking because they say they work.
They work.
But the thing is, if you buy the one that does not work, can you go and drag the person?
I mean, it's not even that expensive to now say you want to start dragging anybody.
No, you can't even talk about it.
It's not.
That's one thing
you
that
can't talk about it.
you
But
can't
I
talk
mean,
about it now.
point I'm trying to make is this is a woman that you can see that she's actively trying to find a solution because she wants to make her marriage work.
But this,
But though the man didn't say anything about if the wife is trying to.
But the fact
find
he would have
solution.
told you that she's been looking for a solution, but nothing is working. So I have the only choice I have now is to make my move outside. So the fact is, they can find a balance. See, people should know that this thing is a duty. Because we just say marriage, marriage is love, emotional, is rose.
But when
spirit,
your wife
do
now
everything.
gets fat and unpleasant in the eye, if I do say
That
so.
also drops libido for the man.
So out of duty, you have to find
It's
it.
duty. A
Good.
lot of men are still dealing. You like flat tummy, let's say as you are looking now, this your shape now.
Sure, why is my shape is the
no, it's good
the,
now. You don't say you be fit farm now. So this your fit farm shape is what is attracting him. Then after like 4 kids, naturally, body will change, naturally, but only
You
that
can't
some
get
women don't
belly
work
full.
on theirs. But maybe
sometimes we have some things
wait,
now.
no, some women don't work on theirs at all.
Hey,
You see some women that
Ibiakwa.
put in effort.
Ibiakwa.
We know now these things dey. Let's not make excuse for the
Ibiakwa.
lazy ones or the ones that don't care. So the thing come to change.
But out of duty, what
But
do
out
you
of
do?
duty, the man continues.
Thank you.
The man continues to patronize the supermarket out of duty.
He's not lying.
It's not as if he's he not see you.
One
now,
name
maybe
talk
say,
your truth,
"Oh,
Jerry. Talk
no,
your
no,
truth.
God.
But
God
based
bless you.
on for old time's sake,
Oh,
based on that I know
you
you,
know.
and because I know that you have also made a sacrifice.
And we don't see each other finish.
We don't teach other things. You have made a
Okay,
sacrifice to better our children.
Uh-huh.
Mostly they run and they go.
You understand?
It's a duty. Sometimes it's a chore. Now work. You don't want to do anything.
You know, they say-
you just don't want her to feel like
Sugar
that's
man,
what
sugar
you
man.
just
You know
do.
this it rolls the same way for the woman too, right?
Not always.
Out of duty.
No, that's what I'm saying. When she's not in the mood.
Yeah.
Out of duty.